I could have went. Got drunk. Like Monday drunk.
It, man. You ready, man?
Yeah.
Talk about born ready.
It, man.
Got the
Ready,
6 year
man?
joint over here, man.
Yeah.
Some box
Talk about
water.
born ready. I'm gonna get you a cup.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Ready, man?
Drop a comment in this bitch if you
Yeah.
can hear us, man. Let us know if you can hear us. Drop a microphone emoji or something to help you can hear me, man. We have it, man. Drop a comment in this bitch if you can hear us, man. Let us know if you can hear us. Drop a microphone emoji or something to help you can hear me, man. We have it, man. Shut it live. Comment and get this shit started, man. Let us know if you can hear us. Drop a microphone emoji or something to help you can hear me, man. We have it, man. We're gonna start the conversation at 7 years, man. I'm gonna give y'all 6 minutes. We're gonna actually go shut it live with you. We're gonna start the conversation at 7 years, man. I'm gonna give y'all 6 minutes. We're gonna actually go shut it live with you. We're gonna start the conversation at 7 years, man. I'm gonna give y'all 6 minutes. We're gonna actually go shut it live with you.
Where's that coming from? It's bad.
It's off now. All right. 7:50. We're gonna start the conversation. We'll give y'all 6 minutes to shut it live with 3 people. 6 minutes to shut it live with 3 people, man. What's going on? How y'all feel today? Y'all straight?
I'm good.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I talked to, I got
I'm gonna put mine down.
I most definitely didn't reach that level.
Huh?
I got the people you need to talk to.
What
You need to talk to somebody.
The love doctor.
Who the fuck
Yeah.
is the love doctor?
Shit, it could be anybody. It could be me. Shit.
I'm the dating expert.
Boogie in the background. We in this bitch.
I am though. How you feel about that Joe Rogan shit?
He
That
was
shit's
talking
pretty
crazy.
wild.
He
It's pretty wild.
Was y'all fucking with Joe Rogan before that shit? Though?
I was.
I was fucking with Joe
fucked
Rogan, bro.
Like I watched some comedy.
You
Some
was
comedy. He,
Yeah, I'm definitely
I'm a Seth Rogen.
a Seth Rogen fan.
Fucking Seth Rogan.
no, see, they don't know who the fuck
comedian?
we're talking about. They think we talking about Seth Rogen. We're talking about Joe Rogan.
lady?
The
Yeah,
nigga from
but
UFC.
fucking no, I know exactly who he is.
Yeah, the nigga
What
from
do
UFC.
Seth Rogan got? He racist too?
No, I thought they were brothers. So
I thought
like,
she was
oh,
making a joke, honestly.
I don't think
wow.
That's why
I don't think they're related.
I thought she made a joke.
I think that's
so
a regular
agreed.
white man's last name like Johnson.
No, no. But Seth
Maybe not
Rogen is
Johnson,
cool
but
though.
yeah.
He makes fucking ashtrays. I love him. Anyways,
He makes ashtrays.
yes. Sorry. He does pottery. So, Joe Rogan.
He dropped that nigger word so many times.
That
I
shit was
like,
wild. Like the video
Yeah,
conversation was really.
I wasn't even
fucking
tripping off that
wild.
part though. I wasn't tripping off the nigga shit. I
Why?
was tripping off cause the compilation was a compilation of him saying it like out of context. So he was quoting other people saying the shit. Or saying like
You don't even
can't
quote
do
that.
that.
You can't do that. It's just
I mean,
you don't
like,
do
When
that.
we
B.
say you can't say it, like we don't mean you
Right.
can't say it negatively to someone else. Like you can't call someone that now. We mean you can't say that shit, nigga. Like you can't say that shit because I'm saying
Right.
what he said. You can't say that shit because
So, like,
this
Eminem
song.
ain't even
You
dropped
can't
nigga, and
say
that's-
none of that shit.
Eminem ain't never said nigga before.
Like you just can't.
Like,
Right.
I feel like if a white boy
And his
had to be able to
bald
say
head
it,
just on
we'd
there,
give it to
nigga,
M.
nigga,
Like,
nigga,
we,
nigga.
We won't even let M slide off the N word. You feel me?
Right. Nah, I
ain't
hear
fucking
y'all.
with
I'm
it.
just saying like as him doing what he doing, not being a rapper, just having a conversation and quoting somebody else saying it, I too much ain't. It was the monkey shit
I
for
was
me.
gonna say, was it the monkey
That
or
shit
the
for
ape
me
shit?
was like, oh, this nigga over with.
I didn't even
bro.
watch that much,
I
bro. He
didn't
went
either.
crazy like that.
Yeah,
What did he
bro.
say? I did not
He
get
was
that far.
touring The black community.
You got talking to Mike, G.
Sorry. He said when he was touring like a black neighborhood, he was like, it's like Africa out here, like Planet of the Apes. And it was like, wait, what? Like, and it made it seem, I guess because he said it back to back, but even if you didn't, what did you mean by the Planet of the Apes thing?
I gotta call my dad.
He say,
He's not gonna
Yeah, that, it
"You
wasn't no
gotta
excuse
get
for that
Baba
one, G.
Tunde on the line."
Hey, have y'all ever watched one of like Joe Rogan's stand-ups? Like he funny as fuck though. Like the
I'm
shit
just really-
crazy. But
Yeah.
I seen
just
that
like,
shit. I was like,
wow.
I just saw nigger come out his mouth, and he was saying He was saying nigger.
Nigger.
He nigger.
Man, he ain't gonna say nigger.
Each video the change. It was,
He ain't gonna say nigga.
He said.
You might. Why not?
He ain't gonna say nigga.
Why not say nigga? If you gonna say nigger, if you're gonna say it, period, you can. At least
I still
say
be
the
mad, but
Is still
that black people.
the is like slave word.
Yeah, like nigger. Nigger called him a nigger.
I had
He's
to
a
call
nigger.
Boy.
I had
Like
to
that-
I had to adjust to white people saying the N-word before one time. And it was like I had to adjust because it was just like a white town. And my cousin, as soon as I get out there, he telling me like, hey, don't tweak. And I'm like, what you talking about? He said the white boys out here been knowing, the niggas forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was
They
a
say niggas.
it was Kansas. It was like Lawrence, Kansas, where the Jayhawks is white. Like, it's the white people town. Like, nigga, ain't no question about it. You feel me?
Right.
So I'm meeting fucking white boys, fucking Indians. Like, I met real Indians in fucking Kansas, bro. And they was using the fuck out the N-word. And I was like, bro, like, you been down here, but he had a white girlfriend down there and shit. I say, bro, what type of get out shit you got going on down here? It was like real life.
You say
I say, I couldn't do shit about it because I would have been fighting fucking every day. I would have been getting into it.
You wouldn't have made it out of there. It sounds like
I'd have been locked up. I'd been locked up the first day. I'd probably been locked up out there.
Locked up and did not make it out.
It threw me off though, and I'm like, damn, cuz you just
Them sundown towns real though. That shit's still a
Sundown town's
thing.
definitely still real.
Shit.
They definitely
Carbondale surrounded by them bitches.
Shit's different.
I used to teach in the sundown town. I don't know why they sent me out there.
Yeah, you.
Maybe
Sorry to hear that.
my name sound white on paper.
They didn't like you.
Terry Roseland, does that sound white on paper?
No, that's not
Terry
even
Rose
his
is
last
not my real
name.
Damn! You talking about Terry Robinson, Terry Franklin.
You think you know a guy? Hold on.
Damn! You just snapped. The phone number.
I'm so dead.
I most definitely thought.
Shut it live. That's the entry fee for the day, man. We charging y'all to get in. It's Monday. You know what I'm saying? The entry fee for the day is to shut it live with 3 people. Shut it live with 3 people. Cam got a story to tell tonight.
Do I?
Yeah.
If you don't, you need to find one.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
What's my story? Look, I'm like,
I don't want to start with that song. That's a good one. You fuck with that one?
it's my shit.
All right, cool. You can rock with that.
You should hurt yourself.
Let me turn.
I be playing too fucking much.
All right, so it's a lot of factors in relationships that go towards whether it's gonna work out or not, right? So you got, trust, you got loyalty, you got romance, you got finances. But I think the most underrated factor in all of that is compatibility. It's something that people don't talk about a lot. When you hear people talk about what they want in a relationship, you don't usually hear people say, I want compatibility. I want somebody I'm compatible with. I think that people think that it's a given that you will be compatible with somebody because you're dating them. And it's not true. And we date people we not compatible with all the time. And it takes time to see if you compatible with somebody. So that's the conversation of the day, man. Why are we dating people we are not compatible with? Welcome to Terry Rosen Podcast featuring Killer Cam. And the show is brought to you by Killer Cocktails, man.
Killer Cocktails, as always. Same thing every week. We still kicking it at the podcast. Killer Cocktails, they got it every week. So they already know how good this shit is. And all I can say to y'all is y'all need to find out. Killer Cocktails on Instagram.
Absolutely.
Go ahead and slide in my DMs and place an order.
Are the DMs
Drop
open?
off, pull.
Always.
Don't start with me. The Killer Cocktails DMs are always open.
Always. The
Drop off, pull up, meet up, whatever you guys need. I got it. Go check out the menu and, hit me up.
Facts. All right, man, let's get straight into it, man. And I got a surprise for y'all. I got a big surprise for y'all when it's time for the promo. We're going to get there in a second.
Oh, shit. Christmas.
Compatibility. What is compatibility? How would you define compatibility?
I would say compatibility is commonality, like what you have common with someone, how you can relate to that person, and that's really it. Like how you can get along with that person. Like what do you guys have in common? Like how do you relate to this individual?
Facts. When I look at compatibility, I was having a conversation on Facebook about it, and somebody was saying it was like they sent a video of a guy saying like, you could be compatible with the devil, and just because you're compatible with somebody doesn't mean anything. Somebody could be compatible in one season, like when you coming up, they could be one way, and I'm like, that's not compatibility. Like, I'm watching a video, like that's not what it is. And I feel like compatibility is literally how you interact with your partner. You know what I'm saying? Like your habits, the things you like, your pet peeves, like does that match?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If I'm pushing, are you pulling? Or are we both pushing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit gotta add up, and if it don't add up, then y'all not compatible.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, a relationship can look good and check all these boxes, and if it don't check that box, it's gonna be
like, okay.
it could be tough. So we're gonna discover, like, we're gonna talk a little bit about, will it even work? You know what I'm saying? So how important do you think compatibility is in a relationship? What do you feel like you would rank it amongst all the other important things that we talked about, like finances and loyalty?
I mean, to be honest, you did just say that it's overrated. I mean, underrated,
yeah.
which is super true, because I honestly think that compatibility is one of those things that pop up very early on in any situation. So this is way before a relationship.
Yeah.
You should be discovering if you're compatible with somebody.
Facts.
Because if you end up in the relationship and then find out, naturally it'll be either hard to make it last or it's not gonna last.
Right.
So it's just like, I feel like that's up there.
Hell yeah,
Like, that's up there, because that's like one of the first things that you discover. Like, you can be the person and they can be easy on the eyes and they look good. So you're like, okay, let's start, communicating.
Right.
And then from that point on, like, you start finding out shit about this person that helps you discover if y'all compatible. So that's up there.
Definitely. And I don't know, man. Compatibility is like, for me, I think, relationships are like, there's no one thing that could make or break a relationship, in my eyes at least. Well, it is singular things that could break it, but it's not one thing that could make a relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think compatibility is up there pretty high. I don't know if I could put it number one, but
No, definitely not number one.
it definitely, like,
It's top 5 for sure.
I think it's, when it comes to how enjoyable your relationship is, I think it's damn near number one.
I mean, I feel like no,
Top 3 for
because
sure.
when it comes to like the enjoyment and compatibility, I feel like certain things can be shaped. Like, I think like if your partner hasn't experienced the same things as you have, which causes them to say that they don't like those things, or they just haven't experienced those things, like, that's the time to like introduce each other to, like, the different side of each other. So I would say like, it's kind of indifferent. It just depends on what you're not compatible in regards to.
So, a quick question for both of y'all. How many relationships do y'all feel like y'all had where you was like just actually compatible with somebody? Or relationships that you forced to actually like a person but y'all wasn't compatible at all?
I haven't been in many relationships, so I'll just say it's at like 2 and 2.
Hold on, you saying like how many relationships were we compatible, and how many did we force?
Yeah, basically.
I would say I've been in 3 relationships. 2 of them was super compatible, and then the third one, it was the opposite. Like, the compatibility wasn't there.
For sure.
Yeah.
It was a lot of
3
overlooking
relationships
shit.
for me, but 1 also serious situation. So I'll just go ahead and count it as a relationship. But it's like 2 and 2.
Okay.
It's like when I was younger, like the relationships that I was forcing it for sure. But also 1 when I was like not that much younger, like we were super compatible, but he was just an asshole.
What happened with them compatible relationships?
He was an asshole.
Okay.
Like, even though we had things in common and it was cool and it was great and we had fun when it was fun, but he was a fucking narcissist and an asshole.
Thanks. So somebody had made a comment on how I made a status about compatibility, and I gave examples of compatibility. So I just want to like put that out there so it could be clear about what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. So I was saying that compatibility. Some examples of compatibility is you could be clingy and I like space. Right.
Okay.
So that's like a example of like bad compatibility. Like you want to be under a nigga all the time, and that nigga is like, I like my space. Like, right. So I'm super social. You're jealous. I'm an open book. You hard to read. I got a high sex drive. You got a low sex drive. I like to live below my means. You high maintenance. I value communication. You like when niggas read your mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like complimenting each
definitely,
other. Like,
yeah.
you have to be the same, but compliment each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's all about them little interactions though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because like the things that be opposing and fighting each other, like they'll fuck the whole thing up.
Yeah, because you could have somebody that's loyal, romantic, spending his bread, the sex great. You can have everything. Then if you felling on that shit, it's like, this shit kind of horrible. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit kind of trash.
Like I don't.
You'll be irritated on a day-to-day
things,
basis, even though from the outside it look like something you should value. Go ahead.
I think the top thing that's compatible to me is like what we value. Because if I always value like, if we both, I feel like if I met somebody and we both think like, okay, this is disrespectful, right? We never gonna disrespect each other in that category. And I feel like all the other stuff is kind of, you could kind of compromise if you wanted to do the work for the relationship. But I feel like a lot of times, like values to me, like if you do something, I'm like, that ain't that bad, or you do something, I'm like, what the fuck? Like I think those type of values to me, it being complimenting each other is a big thing.
Definitely, absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with that.
How do you think that? How would you know? Like, if you coming into a relationship or coming into a talking situation, right? Mm-hmm. Is it? Are you looking for the compatibility? Like, how are you gauging the shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, off back, honestly, because I'm just hoping to have something in common, especially starting off and getting to know each other. Because I mean that, dating stage that should follow if we're.
Yeah. I think my biggest thing on a coming in side that I'm looking for is like if a girl is jealous or not, because I know I'm super social.
Yeah,
and
that
I know
should definitely be like.
That's like the most common thing that's like fuck shit up with me is that like I'm not finna not be this way. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because you got an issue with it, like.
Yeah.
But I understand it's also hard for women too, though. You know what I'm saying?
What exactly is hard?
Like to deal with a social nigga.
For some women, because they possessive, but
I feel like that'd be hard for
y'all. Don't feel like that'll be y'all struggle with that at all?
No, I don't. I was at a bar recently with a guy that I was talking to, and it's like something that somebody, it was like an older woman, and she was like touching on him and rubbing his face and shit. And I was just like, handle your business, pimp. Like, we outside, she drunk, she older. Like, I wasn't. And he was like, do you think you don't feel disrespect? I'm like, nah, you grown. Like, do you?
See, that's a little bit much for even what I'm talking about.
But if I was like, okay, but if I wanted to like exit that situation, I would have just gotten between his legs and been like, can I have my man back? Just on some cool shit. Like, okay, hey girl, and leave it there. if it got there. But if she was doing a lot, but I'm like, I wasn't tripping about it. Like, have fun. We outside. Like.
Okay. Do you feel like if it was a woman that you felt threatened by, that situation would have been different?
I'm gonna. I mean, women are beautiful. Like, threatened by is really thick. Like, I gotta know. I have to know her place.
I mean, not threatened by, but like if it was a bitch that you feel like he would have folded for.
Then no, I want to see how you move, because that's just me. Like, if you gonna speak,
what you gonna do?
Yeah, like how you gonna handle the situation? Are you gonna speak a little bit and then
because don't be looking at me to see how I'm gonna react.
Yeah, I'm not gonna react at all. Yeah. I'm just gonna see how you do. You a grown ass man, and I don't want you stepping on. If somebody talking to me, let me handle that. I never disrespect your space. So let me handle this. I'm gonna move him off. But like, if it escalates, then you can do your man thing. But let me handle it.
So you can do your man thing. Let me
handle it, because I'm social too. But like, let me handle this. Like, I got a guy, relax. I appreciate it. Move around. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna let you do the same. Like,
so it depends on how far he let it go. Yeah.
Absolutely. I can see that, man. I don't know. That's disrespectful as hell, though. I'm saying what she was on, like that shit. Yeah, motherfuckers be tripping.
She knew y'all was together?
Yeah, her friend was like, that's his girlfriend. Like, but she was drunk and we was having a good time. I had my friends with me, so it was just like we were at a bar, so it was like I was like standing between his legs and like talking to my friend at the same time. So I was like, her friend acknowledged, like, girl, that's his girlfriend. And I was just like, I just turned around like, hey girl. And I just like turned to talk to my friend.
In the comments they said maybe you wasn't doing enough.
For what?
I guess for him shit. I don't know. They said maybe you wasn't doing enough.
He was just being a nice guy, because we both could have been like, could you move the fuck around? Like, but we was in a nice space. It wasn't no reason to get humbuggish, like.
Right.
She a player.
I think he meant like maybe you wasn't doing enough, like being on your nigga enough.
Yeah, to make her think that she could just J down like that.
That's what he means.
Well, the friend realized that it was his girlfriend.
Older lady, and she went, I don't know, like I was cool. Like, I didn't mind it. Like, have a conversation. Do you?
I believe she was just a drunk older lady, and they was player about the situation.
He was trying to get hit.
She was player. They was player about the situation.
Like,
you're funny.
Trying to get hit. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Make sure y'all share it live. Do y'all think that a relationship between two people that's not compatible can work? I think we see it all the time, like when people be forcing shit. But do y'all think in the long run? And I'm asking y'all in the comments too. Let me know. Do y'all think a relationship between two people that's not really compatible can work?
No. I think it's situational.
Okay.
I think it depends on what the lack of compatibility is.
Okay. Because if it's sexually compatible,
No.
you out of there. You say that like every other show at least.
That's number one.
Every other show at least. She be, I couldn't do it. I can't do it. Nope.
That's number one. She say.
Nope, not me.
Or I feel like if you add a child to it, or y'all had like some financial goals, I think that'll overthrow like the compatibility. Like if I know she fine, she know how to get money, I'm gonna get my money, and I'm looking at him as a man like he gonna get money, my kids gonna be taken care of, and I don't even think about the compatibility. I'm gonna make the family work for the financial goals, for the family goals.
So many people do it, seriously.
Yeah, and I feel like I feel like then you look at stuff and you like, oh, we're not compatible, but we've been doing this thing for so long. So now you just like history into that shit. And y'all never been friends.
It was this tweet that I saw. I think it was yesterday. And it said something about confusing like soulmates, like with forever, like with familiar like feelings. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like that's super real.
So when you go meet somebody and it's like, I feel like compatibility for me, the feeling is like a flow. Like, can we just get on the phone and it just flow and I don't have to be like, so like I can't. We have similar humor. Like it's easy. Like it's
so
easy.
many things go into compatibility.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
So many things go into that.
And I think some shit way more than others though.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because for me, the phone shit is kind of like I think I could do that with anybody. I feel like I could sit and talk to anybody. You feel me? But like. It's a lot of other shit that like the clingy shit. Like that's the shit that matter to me. That's the shit that holds the most weight to me.
Yeah.
Like, are you gonna irritate me? I don't like. You can't irritate me.
But what if you like their presence though? Like, so I'm assuming you don't like clingy people. But like,
nah.
But what if you had them people that's like, I don't mind you in my space. Like you hear a lot, but I don't mind it. Like that's
no. It ain't about you being here or not. It's about you being under me. Like it's some chicks it's chicks that I've lived with that wasn't clingy. Like I could go, you could go watch your show and I could go do this, and we cool. You don't got no problem with that. Okay. But it's some chicks that's like, if I'm here, you need to be paying attention to me. I'm up under you. We gotta watch the same show. We in the same room. If I get up and walk out the room, they like, where you going? Like.
To piss, nigga, damn.
What you want?
Like, where you going?
No, dead ass. I grab my keys or something. I ain't got no fucking clothes on. He told me where I'm going. Like,
oh shit.
Like. That's the type of stuff that is like, I don't know. So I think them pet peeves got to match too. Like the pet peeves got to be like, you know what I'm saying?
Aligned.
Yeah.
Facts.
Chicks definitely be irritating, man.
Niggas do too.
I think one of the things to know if somebody compatible or not though with you is to know yourself. Like you got to really know yourself.
Definitely, because how can you say like,
you know what I'm saying?
It's not aligning and you don't even know.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't really like, not really super introspective to think about like what they really, how they really want a relationship to look. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they get in their feelings. I know some niggas that have moved in with some chicks that's like, bro, you barely like her now. Why would you do that? Like,
but a crib.
Need somewhere to stay.
Would you do that?
Niggas be homeless. That gotta move in with her. You hear me?
That's tough.
But the real hefty question is, bitch, why the fuck you let this nigga move in with you?
They probably went on the same page.
They love that in-house.
That shit is terrible.
No,
they love that in-house.
That in-house sex, like in-house dick. Okay, great.
Yeah, it'd be more than that. It'd just be a nigga being there. Like bitches love that in-house type shit. They love it.
Something more.
I need that. Like y'all, not from no new nigga. Like I'm not moving no new nigga in my crib. Like.
Facts. I think another thing though, like I think you said something earlier off camera about communication. You know what I'm saying? About how you had some communication issues you had to improve. That's not something that you hear every day. But like a lot of people got communication issues, but don't realize it though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just kind of going into knowing yourself, like a lot of motherfuckers think it's cool to think a motherfucker gonna read their mind, or they think it's okay to feel away and not be saying shit and all that type of shit. I definitely
realized, I mean, I was single for, like I said earlier, like a minute.
10 years,
so like 10 years I'm dead. No, like literally like 5 though, like almost 5. So it was like I wasn't in, granted that I was dating, but I wasn't in situations where I had to answer to anyone or I had to explain myself or like really even exert any of those energies. So when I did get back into a relationship, it was like, oh damn, I'm probably not the best communicator. Like, I haven't really had to say much of anything. So it's like, okay. So I had to definitely like work on that shit.
I'm a big processor, so like I don't communicate well either, but it take me a second to like understand. And I need a person with me. I need a communicator because I can communicate back, but like I gotta think about something first because I don't want to either one.
I learned that last week. I learned that last week.
Shut up. Awkward. But like I have to process stuff and I have to understand what I'm saying, and then especially in an argument, I gotta wait because I don't say stuff I don't mean just like for some momentary shit. Like I'll be like, hold on, let me understand.
And
this.
I think that's why, like my guy hates the texting shit, but it is my way of making my thoughts flow.
Right.
So I feel like when I'm going through a certain period or like if I'm upset and like I'm trying to express myself, me doing that verbally is so tough because I can come out super angry.
You gonna cry.
And I might fucking get super emotional. And I honestly hate doing that. As emotional as I am, and I don't mind crying, and I don't mind, like, that's fine. But I do hate being emotional, like, in the aspects of, like, talking on the phone or, like, on FaceTime, like, getting emotional. So my texting, like, draws my thoughts out. Like, it helps me map out what I'm really feeling. To start that shit and be saying it and talking and then get to it and say, okay, I might have calmed down by the end and I don't want to say that anymore. Like, okay, I shouldn't say this or I shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? But it's like the different ways of communication. That's a way of compatibility. Yeah. Because like what I've struggled with most is not enjoying talking on the phone.
Right.
Or not having the time to do that, like with what in regards to like my surroundings or my environment or whatever. And that was a struggle.
Yeah, I think that is a big part of compatibility, whether you like texting or talk. Because I hate texting.
It's crazy.
I'm not having no text conversation.
Crazy. I've been trying to get bitches compatible with the voice memos. Like I be trying to
with the voice. How could you not fuck with voice memos?
A lot of people don't. Like I hate when I voice memo you and you text the response back. Like bitch,
I'm cool with the text back. I just don't want to be texting. Right. So I send a voice memo, then read the shit, and then send another one.
I'm damn near down with the voice memos heavy, like because I like the text.
I like the fact that they disappear
on the phone. I like to do a little bit of both.
They don't always disappear.
No, they disappear on my phone.
I was gonna say if they got the settings on theirs, then they're still on their phone.
I hate
shout out to the
voice memos kept. I be like, what the fuck?
Bitch, the feds.
Yeah, like who the fuck keep you kept my shit?
Sometimes you just want to get a nigga voice back.
Man, get the fuck out of here. You gotta call me back.
No, because in voice memos, like you have it's a setting.
You gotta get close to the mic.
All I'm saying is in the no, because it's not the feds, G. Like, listen, in my settings, it says like, because I used to miss voice memos all the time because it expires after a certain amount of time.
After you listen
Only
to
after
it.
you listen to them though.
But like, I would like play it, but like not be listening to it or whatever, and then I'll lose. I'm like, can you say it again? I didn't get what you said, or I didn't hear it, or it expired.
Right. Yes.
So I went into my settings and I did a selected like keep it indefinitely.
Yeah.
So it's gonna say such and such kept your voice memo, but I didn't do it manually. It just keeps it automatically.
Yeah, exactly. I tried to tell
It's
them
still
that
the
last
feds, but
time.
you
They're
changed the
so
setting.
slow.
But what I'm saying is because I used to miss a lot.
Every time I see the voice
but
memo,
you still a fed.
every time I see the voice memo, I say cap. I be asking bitches, man, what the fuck you saving my voice? Why you keeping my shit? Like what you doing? No, fuck that. You either call me or I see what
And they probably treating your ass because they didn't even do it manually.
We can't hear you on the joint, bro.
Voice messages, them voice memos don't even be coming through text. You gotta tell the nigga that. Other than that, you can your ass cursed out.
Man, G.
I like voice memos.
I fuck with the voice memos. I'm down heavy with the voice memos.
She's like everybody communicate differently. That's just part of understanding one another. Quee, where you been at? You ain't been here in 3 months.
Literally since her birthday. She done turned what is she, 30?
She
36.
Hollywood.
She is not 36.
She Hollywood.
Yeah, she done switched up.
Yeah,
on
she
us.
had the little she had the little promo video for the birthday.
And switched up on
It's
us.
over with. Fuck the podcast. That's crazy. Shout out to her though. But nah, that's a fact though. And I feel like regardless of how you communicate, as long as you communicating, it shouldn't be no problem. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like if you text, you gotta text it out. You gotta voice memo, talk it out. Like it shouldn't be no problem. Like I'm with all of that. Why do you think people stay in situations with motherfuckers they not compatible with though?
Because I don't think that compatibility means likeness. So I think that you could still like this person.
Yeah.
Even though you guys may not have a lot in common or be compatible. Other things may be likable about them.
Yeah, the sex, it usually be.
Okay, it could be the sex.
Like,
and that will keep a motherfucker around. Everybody in this room has experienced
I didn't
that.
force the situation because the sex was like, it was like you slut me out, I slut you out, we slut each other out. This is the perfect fucking situation.
So it just depends.
But I really don't like you. We really be into it. We really be getting into it. I really hate you.
And sometimes,
but
that's tough.
You know, it's more than that. Sometimes just like, damn, this person is really cool. You know, they're funny.
But he ain't piping right.
And it doesn't always have to be about sex.
I was just trying to see what you were saying.
Anything. Like, okay, yeah, this nigga's super funny. He takes me on cool ass dates, like whatever. But damn, this nigga always want to be on the phone. Like, I just can't deal with that shit. How I send a text and he don't even reply. He called me.
Right.
Like, I can't. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything. Like,
yeah.
But
So
he's so nice. And we go out on great dates. Like, so I might stick around a little bit longer. And it can be.
I wouldn't say that
any kind of mashup.
I wouldn't say that like. When I say not compatible, I mean like on a lot of fronts, not just a couple things.
Okay,
ain't nobody gonna be like perfectly compatible.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But it be motherfuckers who it be like this shit just like. Do you like? You ever been around a couple who be like, y'all don't like each other, G?
I be around couples and be like, y'all do not have good sex.
Damn.
Tell me he ain't in that right. You ain't doing it right.
That's tough.
I see older married couples.
How could you see that on somebody?
They older married. They been fucking so long.
The energy.
Nah, but like I feel like I've seen older married couples, and some of them I could see that y'all was doing this for like maybe a financial goal or something, or what y'all was never friends. Like, to me, sometimes compatibility means like it's a friendship that could like come through.
When I used to work,
they say marriage is a business.
At the school that I was working at up north, and like the parents would come and get their kid. Mind you, I'm working at a predominantly Caucasian school.
Right.
And the parents would come get their kids, and like I'm just like, like, you guys are not even probably sleeping in the same bed.
Facts.
Your husband's gay. Y'all was probably besties and decided to get married and start a family. Right. Like, y'all, it's just like you could tell somebody energy. Like it's you just be knowing sometimes. I won't say all the time, but you be knowing sometimes where you be like, damn, ain't y'all married?
Yeah, motherfuckers getting married for the wrong reasons. I just saw a video of Kevin Samuels.
You seen folks made Sheila drive up that motherfucking mountain. Fuck you talking about niggas, no. Motherfuckers don't be caring.
Well, you ain't shit. You ain't shit.
I just seen a video of Kevin Samuels going in on a nigga for talking about he ready to get married, or he's 70% ready, and telling him he not married and shit. It was like just a big conversation around motherfuckers feeling like they ready for marriage and just getting into that shit for the wrong reasons, and now they stuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's rough. I'm not ready to get married. However, I would like to be married by a certain age. But it's just like, I'm definitely not anywhere near ready right now.
You ready? Because you was talking marriage shit like maybe
I definitely said I want to get married.
You was sounding real excited about marriage. Like it was coming soon. Like
it can definitely be soon too. Fuck is you talking about?
I didn't say it couldn't. I never said that it could.
Also be soon.
You ready to get married now if somebody trying to wife?
No. I couldn't do it right now. Like even if, my nigga proposed, I would say yes, but like this wedding, like this marriage would be like, it couldn't be now. Like I wouldn't be ready right now. I
just be engaged for like 4 years type.
I just wouldn't be. I don't think it would take me that long, but yeah.
4 years ain't that bad though.
It's not that bad, but that's a long time to be engaged.
To be engaged?
What are we doing for these 4 years?
That's a long time.
I'm not even gonna lie.
The only way
that ain't that bad.
The only way that I would be okay with being engaged for 4 years is if all we did was travel during those 4 years.
Why do what y'all doing make a difference?
Because otherwise, what the fuck else are we doing?
I ain't a nigga that's married and never thought about marriage, but I thought when you engage a bitch, like you marry her like next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't go past a year and a half. At least that's what I thought.
I say 2 years.
2 years at the most.
I say 2 years.
Tops 2 years, but
that's the max.
Like 4 years is like, damn, okay, what?
Do you want to marry me or not?
What the fuck we doing? Yeah, I feel like you
gotta
on the
upgrade
table.
this fucking ring.
He was professionally benching her. Fuck that, he was professionally benching her.
You wait 4 years, motherfucker, and you gotta get a new ring.
Cause she gonna sit down for real, like I'm fiance.
She should have been sitting down in a relationship. What we talking about?
Not in that way. Not in that way, no, motherfucker.
Like if they had a real rocky patch and then they got together a little bit, got it together a bit, and he proposed. Oh, she gonna super sit down because she's the fiance.
Her ass gonna be cooking and cleaning, and bitch, stand up.
But he could still be doing him. But he like, I got.
Why are we putting all this fucked up shit in this hypothetical situation?
Because it's the.
Why are we putting all this negativity?
We could go
like,
get
a nigga cheating.
It's the. We didn't even say shit about cheating.
She just said not a nigga really doing him.
No, I said he's professionally benching her. Is what I. If you wait 4 years and there's no,
you know what
you only waiting that long because you trying to plan a wedding. Honestly, because we can go to the courthouse.
I don't need because I was just gonna say.
I'm trying to make. I waiting that long to make sure I'm making the right decision.
You shouldn't have asked me to marry. Why did you do that?
Exactly.
Why did you ask me to marry you? You just put
that's
shit
stupid.
in my mind.
That was
you might have switched up after you got the ring.
No, well then take your motherfucking ring back.
I don't want to do this
because you switched up.
Y'all cool with the courthouse wedding?
You might have got the ring and got comfortable. You might have got the ring. But listen though, you might have got the ring and now you get comfortable. Now you done gained some weight. I'm telling you to go work out. You ain't doing the shit. I'm just saying, like facts though.
Hey, Cam, you cool with a courthouse wedding?
Yes.
I did one.
We know. You wild as hell.
Nigga, you was
too.
like 12.
Yeah. He was a wild. One of the niggas that you meet and he be like, I'm 18 and married. You like, bro, what?
I would be cool with that. Yeah. I would be. You know what I really want to do? Honestly, I want to, like, he could propose whatever. Like, that's cool. Like, I'm cool with that. But, like, I wouldn't mind going to the courthouse and getting married. And then, like, taking a little time to plan a wedding. But, like, it's going to be so intimate. Yeah. So I would rather just call it a ceremony. Like, you know.
Are we invited?
No. And
I'll be there for sure. Fuck you talking about.
You keep saying this, and at this point, I feel like I need security.
Yeah,
like I need
security won't even be enough.
I need like high.
Yeah,
like you know.
You took the rock and
the nigga.
I would want a wedding in 5 years. If we did some,
but my renewing my vows, so I would have a wedding when we renew our vows. That would be my big wedding.
I want to last for at least 5 years.
I'm saving the money on the wedding when I get married because I want a 60-day honeymoon.
Man, y'all ass black. Y'all better get married at the courthouse, throw a party afterwards.
The reception is going to be amazing. Y'all can come to that. Y'all cannot come to my ceremony.
Throw the party at the crib. Fuck you talking about.
No.
We can't go to the ceremony?
Haters throw salt like rice at the wedding. I heard what the fuck he said. Like, I'm not.
I don't even know anything
Who
about
hating?
that.
You.
I'm hating.
Sure. You definitely my biggest hater.
I'm not hating.
I did this very shit before. I wish you the best.
You did not even do it for real.
I know how bad that shit finna be. I wish you the best.
You didn't even do it for real.
I guess.
Anyways.
No, just fun.
I want to see you happy and married.
My marriage is great.
I do. I want to be married.
I want to. That's what I'm saying. I can't come to the whole catalog, whatever y'all got going on.
Maybe you, Boogie.
All right, cool.
Maybe.
I'm trying to hit the brunch and shit, whatever y'all got going on. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
He sounds genuine.
I'm for real.
He does pretty.
Like,
you know, you can come.
Because I might never get married. So see a motherfucker get married.
You
shit,
too?
I'm happy for you.
Why we can't come?
Beautiful thing.
Damn. That's fucked up.
No, it's not.
I'm bringing the +1. I'm bringing
that's
Terry.
Exactly why you're uninvited again.
Uninvited
again. Like just that quick. Like wow, look how those invitations get snatched back.
Damn,
it's crazy.
I say folks want to come. I'm gonna call them on that.
That is crazy.
Sunday. Hey, boy, I'm going to camp shit. I got a +1 shit.
See,
I was gonna take this little bitch.
I'm gonna have a picture of Terry.
I'm pulling up
at the front, and they're gonna know. Do not let this man in. If you see this man,
I'm bringing cameras in this bitch. We're gonna be live in that motherfucker.
If I got a +1 to a wedding, I'm not even taking a bitch because I don't even want a bitch to see a wedding and think like.
I'm catching the. I'm diving for flowers.
The guy, hey, boy, they got all open bar. You try to go to this, you try to go to Cam wedding, it's open bar.
I'm diving for flowers if I get invited to a wedding. But we finna do this promo real quick.
once.
We finna do this promo real quick. We finna shout out this black business. This is Toy Box. I got my package.
Oh shit! Open.
So we gonna do a little unboxing in this motherfucker. I got the little thank you card. You know what I'm saying? The Toy Box NY. What it say on the back? A little thank you card. I ain't finna read all that. But damn, I open my shit up. Hold on, I gotta. This bitch came looking like a. I thought it was a bottle of Ace of Spades in this motherfucker.
Folks finna open the dilly. What's funny?
Chill out.
Finna open, man.
Chill out, bro.
Folks got the biggest vibrator.
Bro, this the box. This the box it come in, yo. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's like a milk box.
Yeah, like, I was gonna say, what's that powder? What's that steroids? What folks got the
look like a little milk box,
workout serum.
Then on the back it say well, I guess what's this shit usually be called?
I had a brain freeze.
So it say pleasure facts, and it got like burn calories 10%, boost immunity, stress reliever, improve sleep quality, clears skin, smooth skin, boost self-esteem, decreases pain.
Is that oil? What's that?
I don't know, man. Say sex and masturbation should not be tattooed. Treat yourself to a milky experience. Your body would thank you.
That's for the creamers out there.
So
Oh,
I got a bondage kit, of course. You know that's my shit, man.
You like strapping a bitch up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
This the doggy style restraint. So I'm gonna review this for y'all next week and let y'all know.
That's
what
for
it
the
is,
hands
man.
and ankle joint.
Hey, and don't forget, y'all could get 15% off if y'all use the promo code Roseland on this website. So 15% off. That's just for y'all, just for the Terry Rosen podcast listeners and shit. But yeah, we could do a demonstration. Never mind.
He acting crazy. Yeah.
And then I got another joint. Hold on, they sent me some extra too. I got the oral suicide dice.
shit. Those
Yeah.
are cool. I love sex dice.
Sex dice?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's all oral though. Yeah, you wanna grab? You gonna come grab it?
We'll roll them.
It's
Just
all
toss it.
It's all mouth stuff. I want. You got a pair of these dice to sell like right now tonight?
I don't know, man.
I'm finna buy these. The ones you got on you. I'm finna buy the dice you just threw over here. Matter of fact, just crack the pack.
Then I got this for the
Time
old
to
lady.
crack the-
This bitch cold as hell
You know
too.
what, Boogie?
What's that? An anal woo-wop?
Whoa, I love
plug.
that.
That's a butt plug.
You like butt plugs?
Put jewel diamond on the back.
So
Diamond on the back.
cute.
Ooh,
gotta-
sunroof up, lit it in the air with a Y'all like it
Toyboxing.com.
She like the booty toy.
This bitch kind of like sturdy.
She like the
It's
booty.
cold. You oil your girl butt up and you got a pink diamond in her butt.
Ooh, why you run out?
I mean,
The vibrator,
Yeah.
she's gonna come balls like crazy.
you want it? You want it?
Ooh, her best friends for life. Damn, Terry.
This is a special gift for toyboxny.com, man. Special promo code Rose for 15% off. But all right, getting back into the show. Last thing was to create a compatibility checklist for yourself. So this is for we gonna do it, and then all of the viewers, I want y'all to do this too. We're giving y'all homework assignments around this motherfucker. Make sure y'all shut it live. Number one, that's y'all first
Shut it
assignment.
live. Shut a motherfucker
Shut it
live.
live, man. Shut it live. That's the entry fee. And everybody who didn't shut it live, which is all y'all ass, I can see that y'all didn't shut it live because on my end, if you shared it, it's gonna be a comment that says sharer next to your name. And none of y'all motherfuckers got the sharer shit.
If you ain't sharing, you ain't caring. Get the
If
fuck
you
on.
ain't sharing, you ain't caring, man. That's the entry fee. You need 3 shares to get in the door, man. But yeah, compatibility checklist. So you're gonna write down things that you want your partner to compliment with yourself. So if you had let's just do 3 real quick, just off the top of the head. Like, what's 3 things that y'all feel like will be on y'all compatibility checklist? You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I'll go first. Like, my things is the shit that I named earlier. That's kind of where it came from myself. Like, I like space, so she can't be clingy. You know what I'm saying? We both got to be into space. I'm big on communication. And for me, the communication, it got to be on both ends. It got to be like a situation where you saying how you feel, but you making sure that's how you feel before you say it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of person that's like, I don't respond to shit up front, like we get into it and I'm finna break up with you. Like I'm finna take my time and think about it because I'm not finna say nothing. Because I know as a man, like my biggest leverage is my presence. So I ain't finna like play with that and say I'm leaving and then I'm not leaving. Mm-hmm. Like if I say I'm gone, bitch, I'm gone. Like you gonna know. Like you know what I'm saying? Like so I'm gonna think about it. But for my thing with compatibility, like those are I'll say that's my two biggest things: giving me my space when I need it, and also being a good communicator and not being jealous. That'd be my checklist. Like chick could do those 3 things, we might be straight. You know what I'm saying? Okay. What y'all think? What's some of the things y'all have on y'all compatibility checklist?
Mine would definitely have to be communication.
Okay.
Oh, I don't really think that I could like. The whole being outside thing, like I'm a homebody. Yeah. So I feel like if my nigga can't stay at the crib with me, like I'm not all the
coming
time.
in
like
2 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
Yeah, like if it's always your priority to be outside, we won't work out.
So you clingy?
No, not at all.
And so what do you mean?
No, because I'll be outside.
Okay, cool. You do be outside.
So okay, so if we outside and you outside and I'm outside and like.
That text need to go like, I'm leaving here at da-da-da-da.
Or even on the nights where you inside and I'm outside. So when I'm inside and on the nights that you outside, like some nights we both need to be inside. Like it can't keep alternating.
You talking about few more than less.
Plus we gonna be outside with each other. Like you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we need to be inside.
For sure.
That's just it.
It need to be a day that y'all.
It needs to be multiple days, but like a month. Out of 7, at least 2. Like that's
you get
crazy.
Sunday and Friday.
I don't even want the Friday. I'm probably.
I was to say Friday.
I need like a Wednesday. I need Sunday always. Always Sundays belong to me. That's it.
Sunday
like
be
Wednesdays.
Like the littest day though, like brunch day.
Like Wednesdays.
I did some wild shit on a Sunday, and I be like, God damn.
Oh,
this is God's day.
I swear to God, every day
what
that
the fuck am I doing?
I have been the drunkest from morning to evening has 9 times out of 10 been a Sunday.
Sunday be feeling smooth. Like it's just Sunday.
Why does it just flow? That's why I can't wait till springtime, bro.
I pop my Bill Withers on.
The weather to get great. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, definitely.
It's gonna be a great summer.
Absolutely. Y'all got some checklist shit, or we gonna go straight to Cam's corner? What's up?
I think with my compatibilities, I think communication, like y'all say, I feel like that's gonna be on everybody's list. Tier, yeah. Communication's gonna be on everybody's list.
Right.
Humor, like
there you go.
Funny, motherfuckers cannot be
like I have to be able to fry the fuck out of you,
and you not start crying and shit.
And you can fry the fuck out of me, cause that's just like humor is like I don't know.
That's
I like a funny individual, and I like and you know when to not overstep boundaries and shit like that. But I just like a funny ass relationship. Like I like we can see other people and we heating the fuck out of them, and they don't even know we heating the fuck out of them. I saw somebody grandma fall at
that's
fucking
right
Weber's Grill, and me and the bitch I was with
laugh.
Like, ooh, bro, in the background laughing, and the niggas looking at us pissed because they granny done fell, but I don't get no fuck. Like, bro, your granny fell, bro. It was funny. It wasn't funny, but bro, we laughing.
You ain't right for that shit.
Hey, I'm going to laugh. Fuck you ain't right for that.
I can't hold no laugh neither though. I
can't hold it, bro.
Talking about that in class
I
today.
can't hold it, bro. So for sure, communication, humor. And sexual.
Then was it 3 things?
It was 3.
Yeah.
And the sex drive and the sexual activities. The sexual activities, the sex drive. What? Yeah, for sure. For sure.
That's like number 1. Like compatibility is like a sub, like you got subtext, like that sexual is like
and it's like I'm in an actual situationship that I'm like I've been trying to duck and dodge and trying to get out of and trying to.
If you listening, girl.
But it's like we do what we do when we do, and it's disrespectful, and I like it, and it's like.
But you know,
I feel
nothing's
open.
Coming
she feel
from
open. It's
nothing's
like
coming from that though.
Yeah, for sure.
So just skedaddle.
Damn, You right.
Just skedaddle.
But you might not.
You
be
saying
right.
he should skedaddle?
They should skedaddle from each other.
No, they giving each other what they need right now. A relationship ain't the end all be all.
And we've been trying to skedaddle from each other, but it always end up on some.
Okay, so maybe I should be in a relationship.
Text, late night.
Maybe I should be in a relationship.
That don't mean that.
Y'all exactly where y'all need to be, bro.
Why?
Y'all exactly where y'all
Terry
need to
on
be.
this, Cam.
I bet you are, because you're deep.
Relationships ain't always the goal, bro.
It's not like you're not thinking.
Terry for 2000.
Most niggas would.
And it's Patrol for 3.
Queequee says she need fun, like running through Target fun. She trying to fall in love.
That's Queequee. That's my wife.
That's your wife, yeah.
That's my wife, Queequee.
Yeah.
I love you. I know we ain't talk on your birthday and shit, but I still fuck with you. Happy New Year. We gonna get in contact.
Boy, it is 2023 at this point. Talking about Happy New Year.
It's 2023. It's 2020 me. I love you, girl. I'm here.
I'm dead.
Facts. Cam's Corner, what's up?
Comment like ... Cam's fucking corner. As y'all always know, I stick to the topic. So just a small amount words of advice. That's all. Being compatible doesn't always mean that opposites don't attract. So don't take it like that, because compatibility sometimes has nothing to do with personality. It can more so be characteristics. So opposites can still attract, and y'all can still be compatible. Okay? Compatibility in a relationship means that both partners really understand and accept the other person's like goals and their morals and their views and things of that nature. But they also genuinely just enjoy being around each other, and they also don't feel like they're constantly thinking about what they could change about the other person. Okay? So in a compatible relationship, I feel like both partners can definitely be different, but they will agree on the most important shit. So like the things that are most important to you and that person, like y'all will mostly agree on those things. That'll kind of decide and dictate like if y'all can build y'all lives together, like if y'all can stay in a relationship for long term, or if y'all should just have fun and skedaddle. So I feel like in a compatible and healthy relationship, situationship, marriage, whatever, both people, those differences that you guys share where you're not compatible, I think that you'll strive to meet the other's needs. So granted that I may not be able to relate to you in that way, or I may not like those things or ever have tried that, but I'll make sure that I always am fine when that's what you're doing. Like, I won't feel a way about that being what you're doing. If it's something I can learn or whatever, I'll pick up on that just so I can relate to you more, because that's what I want to do. Okay. Conversation feels effortless with someone who you're compatible with. You enjoy talking to them, and they actually ask questions about things that you enjoy and your day-to-day life. They definitely seem genuinely interested in getting to know you, spending time with you, and relating to you. You enjoy their actual personality, and not just because of commonality, but just because of whatever, even characteristics that you may not withhold yourself. You admire those things about them, and you feel connected as friends. So I think that when it's really important, even if you're already in a relationship or whatever, I feel like when you take away the sensual part, I think that if you can see yourself being friends with this person, Facts. Then you guys are probably super compatible.
Facts.
Because it would be like, okay, if I wasn't dating you, or if dating never came about, but we were in a situation where we could have decided to be friends, I think that we could be friends. And right. I think that's important, because if you're in a relationship and you don't see your partner as your friend, it's kind of like, it's not really
the friendship inside the relationship.
Yeah, that's super important. Stay tuned for that. Like, y'all saw a little kiwi through in there. Okay, you need to feel comfortable being yourself. If you don't feel comfortable being yourself, you're probably not compatible with that person, because you're probably spending a vast majority of your time trying to be what you think they like.
Right.
So you're more than likely not compatible if you don't feel the need to, you don't feel open to just be yourself. You feel super comfortable just being yourself. Make what you truly like and desire a priority, because you can so easily look past the signs depending on other aspects, mostly sex. So don't let that blindside you to the fact that you want a relationship. If a relationship is what you're looking for, and you know that this person just has good sex and nothing else can come from this, just try to skedaddle. And that's all I have to say. Or something long-term that you do not desire at all, even if it's just emotionally. Even emotional, long-term emotions can take a toll on somebody because they got dickmatized.
Facts.
So, let's not do that. And in regards to the people that have found their person, just keep on fucking being compatible and all the things that your partner loves, Love them. You don't have to love them too for you, but love them for them.
Facts.
And that's just it.
All right. First of all, shout out to Pam because I just told her the topic like 3 hours ago.
And she just dropped some hot shit. Don DeMarco.
I do.
She just dropped some bars in this bitch.
I do what I was,
Absolutely,
she
She turned that bitch to Cam Street, goddammit.
It was kind of the whole block.
It wasn't the
today.
corner. It was like
It was kind of the whole
Cam
block.
Street, you
Yeah,
hear me?
but this is a really good topic. I think this is super important in this day and dating age because the dating pool, guys, knocking on 30
It's
or
pissy.
after 30 or
it's pissy.
It's pretty good on my end. I don't know. I like it. I like it.
I mean,
I like what's out here.
different species over here. But yeah,
I'm just saying.
the it's hard out here, so I gotta.
All right, man. In closing and wrapping it up, I want to say this, right? I think that a big part of compatibility, again, is knowing yourself, knowing what you want. And I just had to have a talk with myself, and be honest with myself about what I really want. Because I think a lot of times in life, we look at things like they black and white. You know what I'm saying? We look at it like,
so many gray
if I'm
areas.
single and I want intimacy, I look at it like I want to be in a relationship. If I want freedom right now, I look at it like I want to be single.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I've been single for a while, and I felt like lately, like, damn, I want, you know what I'm saying? Something a little bit more serious. I want some intimacy, whatever the case may be. But I think for me, I had to stop looking at shit like it's black and white, because it's not. And it's more to a relationship than intimacy.
Yes.
It's communication, it's time, it's sacrifice, it's compromise, all those things. But I just want the intimacy. So I had to realize, like, nah, bro, it's not like an a la carte thing where you can just pick the parts you want. A relationship is like this full meal that you can't really sub shit sometimes. You can't really say, like, hold the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want a relationship, but hold the time. You know what I'm saying? Or hold the communication. So I had to realize, like, nah, I just want that part. I don't really want to sacrifice my time. I don't really want to, give somebody.
You want a goddamn sexual situation. Like, you just want to
and
have sex
and I
with
think that's not
somebody.
even fair to ask somebody. So I had to be real with myself. Like,
You have to find someone that
do
wants
you-
the same thing.
yeah, but it's kind of toxic though. So it's like,
That is not toxic.
I probably just need to wait until I get in a position to, you know what I'm saying, give the time with the intimacy.
Okay.
So I think a ton of intimacy and nothing stable,
I mean,
nothing
because
established
when
is
you
kind of toxic.
so like when you use this word intimacy, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That word alone sounds deeper.
Exactly.
than- okay, so that is what you're looking for, and you just don't have the time.
I don't have the time, nah.
Okay, so if that's the only factor, then you're right.
Yeah.
You should just wait until you
Figure it
have
out.
time.
So
Yeah.
my whole point is knowing what you want, being honest with
what
yourself
is
about
happening
what
here?
you want.
a little squirting.
The key to figure it out what you need as
We
far
need to
as
get a back camera.
compatibility.
They need to
definitely
see
gotta
what
get a
the
back
fuck be
camera.
going on.
Oh, them
They
gray.
need to see what be going on.
Acting crazy in the back.
Like, literally.
But all right, y'all. I think we out, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure y'all share the live.
Please share the live, guys.
Share the live. Ron, what's the deal? Share the live, man. Thank everybody for showing up today too, man. I appreciate y'all. We got both the Rays in the building. We got Boogie in the back.
Oh, what was the
Boogie in the
surprise?
back.
We got Rail
There was a
Duncan.
surprise at the end of the.
The toys. I showed them already.
Oh, I thought it was about the fucking party.
We on
Come to the
Thursday
party.
too, man.
We need to drop like a DJ.
Come
You
to
know how
the
DJ
party.
producers-
They having a party. We having a party.
We kicking it next week, man. We kicking it next week. I ain't gonna give y'all too many details on that though. It's like a
Wear
little
y'all
pop-up.
pink and red.
Nah, we ain't doing all that.
Okay.
But and shout out
I
to
gotta
Cam
do it
too.
anyway because now they asked.
Shout out to Cam for
snatch my Valentine's Day plan.
figuring